Hi, this is Chuck. Welcome to my Street Muscle Diaries, and we are inside my 2021 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack with the 6.4 liter Hemi V8, which is 392 big block performance package. I've got the Dynamics package with this, which is the bigger 275 all-season Pirelli P0s, and it also comes with the 6-piston up front Brembo brake package, 4-piston rears. Didn't get a lot of other extra features. These are just your baseline houndstooth cloth seats where you can get your upgraded Alcantara Napa or Alcantara full leather. I found that adds too much weight. You're talking like 30-40 pounds. This comes with a seat delete as well, but I didn't go with that. Obviously, I have a family, so all right, so I'm going to close the door here. This also comes with the 8-speed torque flight automatic transmission with paddle shifters and ratchet shifter features. Still getting your big block V8 performance. This is a nasty beast. It's not for everyone. It has a lot of horsepower compared to regular, just normal everyday driver vehicles. It's 45 horsepower, stock tune, 475 pound-feet. So 485 horsepower. That's almost 500 horsepower stock. And on the dyno, it's actually running in the 490s with the K&N in there. So yeah, you're pretty much 500 horsepower. I'm just wiping it down. I'm using my cleaning products here and just doing a quick wipe down today. I'm only about halfway done. I just figured I'd shoot a quick video for you all, talk about some tire options. So I have on here at the 6-piston up front. These are Pirelli P0 series. I think they're about $250 each, I think, online. Not the best tires. These are just the ones that came with it over the summer when I traded my RT shaker in for this Scat Pack upgrade. For tires, you want to get something that's going to work for you depending on your driving conditions and habits and enthusiasts. Driving depends on how far you want to take it. Nittos are your best drag radials, and Mickey Thompsons are your good sticky Mickeys, but then they're not good for wintertime. I don't drive this in winter. Unlike my last one, I learned my lesson to not drive muscle cars in the winter. Not so much because of traction, because these are heavy, 4,255 pounds. So, I mean, they're actually not that bad in the snow. I just don't want to ruin it with all the salt, all over the roads and getting all over my expensive Brembo brakes and the body. It gets up in the nooks and crannies. Next thing you know, within 5-6 years' time, you have rot. So I plan on keeping this car for good. I'm keeping this 392, whether it becomes a yard relic or whatever. I don't care. I'm not trading it, getting ripped off by a dealership, And plus, I just want to keep it and in the family and so, and that's the way things are going with technology. I don't want to get into that whole situation, or I should say conversation topic with EVs. I don't really like them. I don't care if they're faster. I'll never invest a dime of my money in an EV unless I absolutely have to. I'll always buy these. But to each their own, whatever works for you. Not everybody likes muscle cars, so I'm going to stay out of that topic, though, that subject, because I don't really want to spend 10 minutes talking about EVs when it's just a waste of my time, because I don't care about them. So getting back to the tires, so basically what I did was I switched these around. I just had them rotated and balanced, and there's a little bit of wear. You can see a little bit of wear, but my finger goes right down in there. Now I forgot the wear. 7/28. I can't remember. I have to look on the paperwork. 7/28 or the wear. They measure your tread wear, and basically what happens is, when it gets down to a certain point, you have to change them out. Definitely getting new brakes, and in the spring, probably just going to go with OEM brakes and pads, even though, you know, with the ceramic pads and everything, they have a lifetime warranty on them, although I think the OEMs are going to be heavier than the Brembo two-piece, and they'll heat up more. But if I'm not using this on the track and autocrossing, which I'm not, it's just street use, so it should be fine. It's not going to affect the ET really, unless you do a lot of weight loss. Currently now I'm running 11.9 second quarter mile. Factory stated 12.2. However, I have beaten that numerous times with the automatic transmission. With the manual transmission, you're going to get a slower ET because you just cannot outshift the automatics. You cannot beat these things. You know, it's the vicious, fast, fierce shifting. You just cannot. I don't care who you are, unless you're a professional race car driver, which 99% of the people out there are not. You know, you're not going to beat these things, not with an automatic transmission. Super fast, torque flight, 8-speed, especially in track mode. It's vicious, and you know, it won't beat everything out there, but it'll hold its own on the street and on the track. You can autocross these in track mode with the different tires. And I'm not going to put drag radials on because, you know, you can't keep them in winter. You have to put them inside heated storage, which I've mentioned on other videos. I don't want to do that. I'm going to be storing it outdoors, probably with a cover. Put some cattle mats under there. I'm going to get from Tractor Supply, so it's up off the ground, so the tires don't freeze into the ground. Start it up. I've got a remote starter, so, you know, start it up a couple times a week so the battery doesn't die, and then kind of cruise it back and forth a little bit in place just to, you know, so the tires don't flat spot. Those type of things. So that's about it. I just wanted to do a quick video. I'm going to finish my quick detail on my Scat, and just wanted to run some stuff by everyone. As you can see, the rear tires are actually in better condition than the fronts. The front had a little more wear. It's only done a few burnouts. I don't go around smoking my tires everywhere. You should get a diff brace if you do that. You know, I've only done it maybe 4 or 5 times since I've owned it, and the 3 months I've owned it. So, you know, I don't do it a lot because it wears on your tires. If you lose launch control on wet roads, it can damage your differential, believe it or not. You should have dry roads. You can go through a water box of drag strip, but then you're on dry, prepped surface again. So there are purposes for all of that. Plus, spinning isn't winning, you know? I mean, I go more for traction. I try to keep traction control on. Yeah, it's fun, but you're not going to beat anybody spinning out your tires, you know? Not that I'm out there looking around for street races, sniping, and all that. But anyways, that's about it. Getting ready to shut it down for the season with the muscle car season coming to an end. But I'll have Rib Cracker back out in April. I'll guarantee you that. Ready to rock and roll. Probably going to put some new brake rotors and pads all the way around. Get the ceramics because it's 4-wheel analog disc brakes. It's got the 390 gear in the back. So yeah, this thing is built like a tank, and it's made for abuse, but I don't really abuse it that much. Thanks for joining me for my Street Muscle Diaries this season. For everyone who's followed my content with that, and don't forget to check out my music videos. August Theory, Chuck the Bass Player, my MP3s on Reverb Nation under August Theory, SoundCloud, my YouTube stuff under Chuck Rice, my name. You can find me out there with some different content, mostly automotive, but there's some music on there as well. So thanks for joining me, and I did get this strip repaired. I did have a chunk taken out of it, and it was covered by warranty, believe it or not. So I got a new racing stripe. It's a Bumblebee racing stripe, which is actually $500 on the option list. My hands are getting all dirty now, but whatever. That's why they make soap and water, right? Talk to y'all later, and thanks for joining me. Until the next one, I'll give you some updates. I might do a few more videos this season with Rib Cracker, but That's about it for now. Thanks for joining me, and later.